Tomorrow I'm going to make eggplant with marinara sauce and some squash and mushrooms and a lot of spices and some vegan homemade cheese. I'm going to get the eggplant ready tonight. So I slice the eggplant and I'm going to put olive oil on it and bake it on both sides in the oven. Probably for about 15 minutes each side at 350. Here I go. You can also use coconut oil. That adds a really nice flavor. I did that last time. This time, for some reason, I decided to use olive oil. And you can do it before you put it in the oven, which is probably a better idea. Here we go. I'm going to put them in the oven. Okay, it's day 2 of the Zesty Faux cheese eggplant. Come on over here. Yesterday I made the eggplant in the oven, and so I kept it in the refrigerator, and then I just chopped 4 cloves of garlic, half an onion, and 1 small red bell pepper. I also chopped almost a can of olives. You can use as many as you want. You can use any kind of olives you want. About 10 sun-dried tomatoes and a handful of pine nuts. Okay, come on over here. I have a wok pan heating with 2 tablespoons of olive oil in it, and I'm going to throw these ingredients in right now and cook them for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then when they're done, these 3, I will add the rest of the ingredients. So see you in a minute. Okay, so I've cooked these for about 5 minutes, the onions, the garlic, and the peppers. Now I'm going to add the sun-dried tomatoes and the olives and the pine nuts. I'm also going to add the spices. You can use anything you want. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of sea salt, or you can use Himalayan salt. I'm going to use a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And after I stir this, I'm going to put in some cumin. Same, half a teaspoon. Give or take a little, because everything with me is give or take a little. Yum! Okay, I'm going to turn down the heat a little. Now I add the tomato sauce. I got this at the 99-cent store. I think it's the most incredible tomato sauce I've ever tasted. It's 29 ounces, because most tomato sauce tastes kind of bitter to me. And this doesn't. So I pour the whole thing in. It's called California Healthy Harvest tomato sauce. And I mix it in with all my ingredients. And then the next thing that I mix in is soy miso. Soy miso. It tastes so real, I just call it chorizo, but it is soy miso.
It's got the same kind of greasy vibe going on.
Yeah, it's got the same greasy vibe going on. So you put in as much as you want. So I'm going to put this whole thing in. It's been in the pan for a couple of minutes. I have it on medium heat. Now I'm going to add sliced jarred mushrooms, and I'm adding about a half of a cooked squash, yellow squash, that I had made it some other time and I had frozen. You can add whatever you want. Zucchini would work too, or even twice as many mushrooms. Just something that gives it more bulk. Also, I'm going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil, because that gives it a delicious taste. So then I will cook it about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to start to make the cheese sauce. This has been on for about 10 minutes altogether. 5 minutes for the onions and the garlic and the red pepper, and 10 minutes altogether for the red sauce and the mushrooms and the other things. So it's just sitting here on low. Now I'm going to make the vegan cheese sauce. I put it on medium. I put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Magic ingredient is 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. That's going to make it taste like cheese. I buy that in bulk. Okay, I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt. Once again, sea salt. And I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of garlic granules. Came out in a big old clump.
Clumpty dump.
Clumpy dump. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of vegan butter. I have Earth Balance here. And I'm putting 2 cups of coconut milk. You can use almond milk, soy milk, anything you want that is like milk but isn't milk. I'm putting in a tablespoon of flour. That will thicken it up. Okay, so once I put in a tablespoon of flour, I put it on high and I continually stir it, and it's going to start thickening up. Once it starts thickening up, it's pretty much done. So you stir it all together, you wait for it to thicken. The cheese sauce is done. It only took a few minutes. Like I said, you put it on high and you stir it until it gets just a little bit thick. You put a layer of eggplant in, just, sparsely, because you're going to be doing several layers of eggplant. Besides, it's all going to be all mixed up anyway when you take it out. Put a layer of eggplant on. And you put a whole bunch of the sauce on. I think this is kind of like lasagna, but about 1,000 times better, minus the pasta. Put a huge layer of that on, and now I'm going to put some sauce on, some cheese sauce on, a layer of cheese sauce. Just dribble it in. You're not going to want to use it all yet because you're going to want to put some on the next layer. Okay, more eggplant. Actually, this is just going to make one because that's how much eggplant I have. If you want to make 2, I suggest you use 2 eggplants, but I have 1. Okay, now a layer of the sauce. I think I'll just save the rest of the sauce to put over pasta. And we're gluten-free, so we'll be making gluten-free pasta when we make the pasta. Okay, so that looks pretty sposy. Okay. Another layer of cheese sauce drizzled on. And just to make it super pretty and for some more taste, I'll put some more smoked paprika sprinkled on the top. And there you have it. It's time to put it in the oven on 350 for about 20 minutes because everything's pretty well done. It just needs to melt together. So 350 for 20 minutes. And we'll see you when it's done. I just took it out of the oven And I let it set for about 10 minutes because it was bubbling. And I'm going to dish it out and we're going to eat. And we're also going to eat some of Henry's special potatoes, which will be another video. He'll show you how to make them. They're so good. So here we go. Scooping it out. Yum, yum, yum. Here's Henry's special taters. Taters, 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 taters. I'm gonna give him twice the heaping spoonful of taters. Okay?